Welcome everyone to Novi G on Air. This is the first episode of the podcast series called Demystifying Mental Health, Breaking the Silence, where we're breaking down the barriers and getting real about mental health and well-being. We often hear about the importance of having a strong mind equals strong body. But what does this truly mean? Today we're diving deep into the fundamentals of understanding what mental health is, why it matters, and how we can shatter the stubborn misconceptions and stigmas. Mental health is just as important as physical health. It's about how we think, feel, and cope in our everyday lives. Today we're going to shed some light on this crucial topic and start a much needed conversation. To start, what exactly is mental health? I remember growing up, if someone was feeling down or anxious, they were often told to shake it off or just pray. But mental health is more than just feeling sad or stressed. It's about our overall emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Let's say, for example, someone is struggling with constant anxiety. They might start avoiding social situations, having trouble sleeping, or even experience physical symptoms like headaches. These are signs that their mental well-being is being affected. Now, let's get into the official definition. The World Health Organization defines mental health as a state of well-being in which an individual realizes his or her own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. So it's not just about the absence of mental illness, but about overall well-being. Think of it like this. Just because you don't have a broken leg doesn't mean you're a marathon runner. You have to train and take care of your body, and it's the same with the mind. And it's a spectrum, meaning variation. We all move along with it. Sometimes we're thriving, feeling energetic and positive. Other times we might be struggling, feeling overwhelmed or stressed. It's perfectly normal for our mental health to fluctuate. And let's not forget, our mental health and physical health are intertwined. Stress can lead to physical symptoms, and physical illness can affect our mood and mental well-being. Think about it. If you're constantly stressed or anxious, it's going to affect your performance at work, your relationship with your loved ones, and your ability to enjoy life. Prioritizing mental health allows us to be more present, more productive, and more resilient. For example, someone who practices mindfulness might find they are better at handling work stress. Or someone who seeks therapy might find they have healthier relationships. In our community, we face unique stressors, from economic challenges to social pressures. Acknowledging and addressing these stressors is critical for our collective well-being. Let's tackle some misconceptions and myths. Myth number 1. Mental health problems are a sign of weakness. Lies, that's simply not true. Mental health challenges can affect anyone regardless of strength or character. Just like physical illness, they are often caused by a combination of factors. Myth number 2. Mental health problems are just in your head. Wrong again. Mental health conditions have biological, psychological, and social factors. They are real and they are complex. Myth 3. Mental health problems are untreatable. Absolute foolishness. Many effective treatments and therapies are available, from counseling to medication. These misconceptions create a stigma that prevents people from seeking help. They're afraid of being judged or labeled. We need to use accurate and respectful language when discussing mental health. Instead of saying crazy or insane, let's use terms like mental health conditions or mental well being. And sometimes our cultural beliefs can perpetuate these misconceptions, like saying that someone is being punished by the higher power. We need to learn to separate cultural beliefs from medical facts. Stigma creates barriers to seeking help. People are afraid of being judged, losing their jobs, or being ostracized by their communities. But we can change that. We can share stories of resilience and recovery to challenge the negative stereotypes. We can encourage open conversation about mental health. We can advocate for mental health awareness in our communities. We can start being open about our own struggles when we are comfortable doing so. Recognizing signs and symptoms are the first step of building awareness and support. How do you know if you are someone you know is struggling? Common signs include persistent sadness, excessive worry, changes in sleep or appetite, difficulty concentrating, and social withdrawal. If you notice these signs, don't ignore them. There are many reliable mental health resources available. Reach out to a therapist, counselor, or mental health hotline, a family member, a friend, a close family friend, whomever you're comfortable speaking with. The sooner you seek help, the better. Building a support system with family, friends, and the community play a vital role in supporting mental health. Create safe spaces where people feel comfortable talking about their struggles. Be an empathetic listener. Offer support without judgment. Encourage others to seek professional help when needed. Practicing self-care is essential for maintaining mental well-being. Make time for activities that brings you joy, like spending time with family, listening to music, or practicing mindfulness. Prioritize sleep, eat healthy, and exercise regularly. Set boundaries and learn to say no. Make self-care a regular part of your routine. Enough emphasis can't be placed on the importance of starting the conversation surrounding your mental well-being. I'm happy to answer your questions and help you find the support you're looking for. Let's break the silence, challenge the stigma, and create a community where everyone feels supported. Remember, listeners, mental health is a journey, not a destination. Share your thoughts and experiences using hashtag Novi G on here, or follow me on Instagram at Miss Novi G. Subscribe to the channel and tune in next week for episode 2, Taming the Anxiety Beast, Strategies for Calm. Thanks for listening. Novi G on here. Stay well, stay mindful.